Star Wars, I believe, will forever be one of my most favorite films ever. I love Star Wars. I love Lord of the Rings and stuff like that. They're just timeless classics. They'll be around forever. But recently they released a yet another thing they're doing with Star Wars called The Acolyte, and it doesn't seem like it's been received very well. The like to dislike ratio is not ideal, even though it has garnered a lot of views. It's not great. I mean, I guess it does play into the any news, or what is it? Any news is good news or something like that. I don't know if that's the case here, but I thought I'd just watch the trailer and then give my 2 cents on it because they've been just releasing so much of these different Star Wars spin-off things, and The Mandalorian was good, but then it's just been kind of going downhill from there. I don't know. I think they're just trying to make it more than Star Wars is. I mean, what made Star Wars good? It was just a classic story. I mean, guys trying to save people. I mean, I guess that's really what you could boil it down to if you want to. And yet they just keep trying to implement new things and think that these things are cool. It's like, we just want to see dudes fight with lightsabers and starships and blow stuff up. I mean, that's what we want to see. We don't want to see all this added on nonsense or whatever they're trying to put in there. I guess this just goes back to the whole thing of implementing agendas into shows, and it's like you can just tell that's what they're trying to do with all this.
Close your eyes. Your eyes can deceive you. We must not trust them. Tell me what comes into your mind.
Life. Balance. I see fire.
Someone is killing Jedi. It doesn't make sense.
What happened?
I sensed darkness. This isn't about good or bad. This is about power and who is allowed to use it.
What is that?
So that's the new trailer for The Acolyte. It doesn't, I want to be honest, I'm not really digging it, but I haven't really been digging it. I mean, I think part of the whole reason why Mandalorian was so good is because everybody was just focused on Baby Yoda. I mean, let's be honest here. Baby Yoda carried the show. It was just cool to see Baby Yoda. And this, I don't know, it's like the thing about Star Wars and the movies and why they were good is because it had a story that it set that you could move along with and see the development. Whereas with this, it's just I don't know. I think they're just trying to beat a dead horse at this point. Like, I'm all for offshoots and stuff like that, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I'm so tired of them just bringing up old IP. It's like, why can't we just make something new? Why do you have to keep going back to originals and then just screwing it up? Because how many people are even watching these shows? I just don't know. They have to be losing money on all this. It just I don't know. All of the people I know that have watched any of the recent shows have just been slowly waning themselves off of it because it's just not very good at all. But anyway, so the Acolyte trailer gets huge amount of YouTube dislikes, still breaks Lucasfilm's record. The new trailer garnered a significant number of dislikes on YouTube. That didn't stop it from setting a positive record for Lucasfilm. Well, I don't know about positive, but so the official trailer for The Acolyte, released earlier this week, garnered more dislikes than likes on YouTube. More specifically, the trailer viewed over 8.2 million times in 3 days. That's a lot. 165,000 likes and 366,000 dislikes. Meanwhile, the trailer has nevertheless surpassed 51.3 million views in 24 hours across all platforms, which was touted by StarWars.com as setting the new digital-only record for any Lucasfilm Disney Plus series. I mean, cool, I guess. I'm wondering how many of those views were like hate views. I really don't know. Or how many people are actually excited for this, because they just, like I said, they just keep releasing these new shows, and it's like, out of all of the scenes in it, there's maybe like a couple minutes, maybe, out of all the hours of show that have come out of lightsaber fighting or blasters or just full-on armies fighting. I don't know, man. It's just, I feel like they're missing the core base of what people want from Star Wars. Because, I mean, that's looking back on what made the old shows great. I mean, sure, there was a lot of world building and things like that, but then there was epic battles of galactic proportions in space, things blowing up, odds that hung in the balance, where it's like this, it feels like it's just doing that, but a lot less, and then it's also just not coming across as good. I don't know. Like, even The Mandalorian, I think the first couple seasons were good. I haven't watched the most recent season. It's just tough. It's just tough to say. Like, I just felt like the show just kind of waned off. Ahsoka, I heard, was strong at the beginning and then kind of died off. I mean, even the original Star Wars. I mean, Star Wars 1, 2, and 3 weren't. I mean, they were good, but they weren't as good as the original 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we had the remakes with whatever her name is. I can't remember, but it had. I can't remember. That's how forgettable it was. I actually just can't remember the newest 3 films that they released. I mean, the first one was okay, but then the last 2 were like, what? Like, what is even happening? She just gets powers just for being alive? I don't know. It's just been going downhill fast. I mean, it's just been Hollywood in general. They keep trying to remake things that have already been made. I mean, look at the Rings of Power with Lord of the Rings. What a flop that was. Like over $700 million spent on that, and then it was just bad. It still doesn't even compare to the old movies, which are, how old? 20 years old at this point? Like, maybe one day they'll figure it out what Star Wars fans want. Maybe one day. Because I guarantee you a majority of Star Wars fans are longing for what we got from the original movies. Just old-fashioned guys fighting to save the universe, I suppose you could say. But let me know what you guys think about the trailer, if you're anticipating it or not, if you're excited for it. I'm not. I haven't been excited for Star Wars really since I was a kid and I watched the original 6. I just haven't. I mean, maybe Mandalorian too, but other than that, it's just, maybe one day we'll get some original IPs where they could like implement some things from Star Wars, but it would be its own original story. That would be kind of nice. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I'm asking for too much. Where did all the creativity go? I don't know. Even with games, it seems to have just died out. But yeah, if you guys liked the video, make sure to leave a like, and I hope to see you guys around. Peace.